already told you I didn't kill my husband. You have nothing to hold me here.
These recent transactions show otherwise.
What is this, my bank statements? What does this have to do with anything?
You recently bought 15 grams of benzene. Would you mind telling us what it was for?
What does this have to do with anything? How did you even get this?
Your husband was murdered with 26 grams of dichlorobenzene. Tense poison found in his body, and you just happened to have bought 15 grams of benzene 2 days before he died.
So what's your point? I already told you I didn't kill him. What more do you want?
Why'd you buy the benzene?
For my lab.
Care to elaborate?
I made 25 grams of ethyl benzene. Why else? Is that a crime now too?
No, unless you used the benzene to make poison that just happened to be in your husband's body.
You have no proof that I did that.
Don't you need ethyl in order to make ethylbenzene?
Of course, it is called ethyl benzene for a reason.
There were no purchases of ethyl. Can you explain that?
Well, I already have some sitting in my lab.
And exactly how much of that ethyl do you have already sitting in your lab?
Exactly 7 grams. I even measured it right before.
Are you sure about that?
Yes! Now are we done here or what? Because you were never going to find any evidence that sticks.
We'll just see.
How in the world are we even supposed to prove that she's guilty? It was so obvious that she was lying.
I honestly don't know. What could we use? I got it. We can use stoichiometry.
Oh, that thing where we use a balanced chemical reaction and the mole ratios to calculate the number of reactants needed for a reaction?
Exactly that. All we need to prove is that she couldn't have made 25 grams of ethylbenzene from 15 grams of benzene.
Okay. So first, we need the balanced equation.
Right. The equation is C6H6 plus C2H4 yields C8H10. So the balanced one would just be that.
Okay, now we have to convert the 15 grams of benzene into moles.
Okay, that would be 15 grams C6H6 times 1 mole C6H6 divided by the molar mass of benzene.
The molar mass would be 6 carbons plus 6 hydrogens, which is 78.11.
Okay, and now we have to keep converting to grams of ethylbenzene.
So now we need the mole ratio of it, right?
Yeah, and from the equation I found it's 1:1.
So then you would multiply it by 1 mole C8H10 and then divide it by 1 mole C6H6.
And then multiply by the molar mass of C8H10, which be 106.18, and divide by 1 mole of C8H10.
Okay, plug that in the calculator.
It's only 20.39 grams of ethylbenzene.
She couldn't have made anything close to 25 grams of it then.
Wait, so what is the limiting reactant? Is it the reactant that runs out first?
Yeah, and you can build 2 equations to see which one does. I think it should be benzene.
So one equation would be the one we just solved, and the other would be the same process but with ethyl. So we would start with the 7 grams and convert to moles?
Right. Then we would have to multiply 7 grams of ethyl by the molar mass of ethyl, which I think is 28.06. Then we have to divide by the mole ratio, which is 1:1.
Next, we multiply by the molar mass of the ethylbenzene, which we used on our last problem and found to be 106.18.
I got 26.49 grams of ethylbenzene, which means that she had just enough ethyl to make it. So that must be the excess reactant. But she didn't have enough benzene, and the benzene would be the limiting reactant then.
So that means that there is actually no possible way that she could have made ethylbenzene.
Now we just have to see if it's possible for her to have made 26 grams of dichlorobenzene from the 15 grams of benzene.
Okay, start with the balancing equation.
The equation is C6H6 plus C12 yields to be C6H4 Cl2 plus HCl.
Okay. Balance it by putting a 2 in front of the chlorine and another 2 in front of the hypochloric acid.
Right. Then we would have to start solving to see how much dichlorobenzene could have been made out of the 15 grams that Lewis bought.
So we would have to start with 15 grams of C6H6 Then convert to moles by dividing by the molar mass, which we found before to be 78.11 grams. We have to make another conversion to moles of dichlorobenzene by multiplying by the mole ratio.
That would be a 1-to-1 ratio, right?
Yes.
So, in order to convert to grams of dichlorobenzene, we have to multiply it by the molar mass of C6H4Cl2 and divide it by 1 mole of it. What is the molar mass of dichlorobenzene?
I got 147.00 grams. Now all we have to do is solve. She could have made 28.23 grams of dichlorobenzene with the amount of benzene she had. You're guilty!
You're guilty. What do you mean guilty? I don't understand why I have to keep coming back here. This is ridiculous. I have rights.
You definitely won't have any rights when you're in jail. We proved you killed your husband. Using stoichiometry, we figured out that you couldn't have made 25 grams of ethyl benzene. Even if you had 7 grams of ethyl, the amount of ethyl benzene you claim to have made would not have been possible since there was not enough benzene to make 25 grams. However, the 15 grams of benzene you could have easily made.
You could make 28 grams of dichlorobenzene. You had killed your husband with 26 grams of dichlorobenzene, leaving 2 grams to spare.
I was right.
Well, we got a warrant to search your house, and at the crime scene, we found 2 grams of dichlorobenzene in your nightstand.
What? I thought I threw that in the chlorine away.
What was that, Miss Lewis? Did I just hear chlorine and throwing away of the dichlorobenzene?
What else you would like to add before you go to jail?
I hate stoichiometry.